Something went wrong. Oh no. Tell us when you go.
You're good, guys.
All right. Yep. All right.
Cheers to that, baby.
Nice.
So we
All
did
right.
do
Well,
an hour of podcasting.
Two fists away. Don't forget, brother.
We've definitely been doing podcasting for an hour, but shit happened and it didn't save.
Yeah, it did not say.
Restart.
We
We're
had
here,
a
baby. We're 6
whole
beers deep.
conversation. Yeah. Whole conversation. We've been here the whole time. Y'all been here too, in spirit. But so now it's going to be quick and easy. We're going to have a good punchlines. We're just going to get to it. Tell you how it is. Tell how you. It's been about 3 weeks since we've had a podcast. And yeah, so let's get to it.
So first we were talking about marijuana
Get close.
Yeah, how it's gonna.
marijuana and how it should be legal in all the U.S., all 50 states.
It should.
if there is 50 states.
110%.
So yeah, you were talking about a chemical engineer who went to Harvard and had a
Yeah, she
job
went to
for-
Harvard. She was my bar guest. She basically said she had a great job, great career working for a fantastic company overseas. And one of the countries that is legal where weed is. And so she saw how the industry was and how booming it was, how much money was in it. So she quit her job. She got her own, her own dispensary, and also grew her own marijuana. And so she had the whole 9 yards. And she made a bunch of money, she sold her business recently, I think. I don't know though after that. I mean, we didn't talk after that, but we got to that point. And so basically, I mean, it just goes to show you how much money was in it. And I mean, she was making fantastic money doing what she was. And I mean, it's just an awesome gig. And I mean, she made a bunch of money doing it. And I think it's a great little business. I definitely do. But she did sell out too, though. There's a reason for that as well. So I don't. But
She
I'm
sold
sure it's a
out.
headache. I'm sure it's a huge headache. And some people, whenever it gets bigger and bigger, they can't do the headache for the money they're making. Because I'm experiencing that, dude. People are terrible. I have a customer that is trying to say that I said I promised that I'd throw in a free fence with a roof. I've never said that. So people are rude, man. But I have them. They have a contract signed.
You're 5 feet.
They have a contract signed for this fence, so they saw it once I sent them a picture. They're cool, but kind of. But it's crazy. People really try and take advantage of you out here, even if they're the nicest people to you up front. It's fucked up, man.
It's just a negative story. We'll have great stories too, guys. He's just negative Nancy.
No.
It's
I
okay.
have another contract that got signed with a patio. She's really
Get
cool.
closer.
But it's just there's always those people out there. There's just bad people and there's good people. And bad people make life a little bit harder whenever they come around you. That's just how it goes.
A lot of different people. It's a crazy world.
It is.
Crazy world.
How many different worlds are there in this
Crazy
world,
world. I tell you, it's a crazy world. Yeah, so Angel, we also were talking about goals and what we were trying to just what we're just catching up on these 3 weeks. What we're trying to do. Last time we were talking, I know I had different things and plans, and they probably did too a little bit. I mean, I had a lot of different things, but let's just go. Let's boom. Let's go, Angel. You go first.
goals.
Goals.
Get
Goal
more
point 3.
APIs.
Yeah, I'm
Get-
saying goals.
Get more APIs,
Oh,
which is
Let's
certifications.
get more
for my
guys.
job.
Yep,
Okay.
certifications
Yes.
basically makes them.
Are we just gonna talk over each
No,
other? or are
no,
you gonna
please go.
let me
Please
talk?
go. Please go.
Okay, so I'll
More
work in the
APIs.
gas industry. I'll get more APIs, make me more available to all kinds of different jobs, and then I'm gonna do school, take a few classes, knock off some of that freaking ice on that big old iceberg
Chisel, baby.
for the degree that I want to get in,
Going.
and then I'm in the process of doing streaming, YouTube, becoming a esports pro, which that's been a lifelong dream.
He's got fast fingers, ladies.
Fast fingers.
Fast fingers.
Not for the ladies, for my lady.
For
I
his
am
lady.
currently in a
I
relationship.
know. I'm saying ladies like Genesis.
Yeah. Okay. Look, she's not gonna look at this. Okay. And then starting all kinds of businesses with my friends and my relatives. All right, go ahead. Your turn, Zach.
Billy.
Well,
And this is goals in life, the entire span of our life?
No,
or,
this is just
or
goals
like
right
in a
now.
year?
This for me, this is just goals right now.
Okay.
Just what I got focused right now. Since it is the pandemic, you know what is the future?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest.
It's very uncertain.
Yeah. So goals right now, man. Just I'm starting this business up. I think it's a great business. I have it. It's gonna be great. I have a mentor that she's teaching me everything about the type of business. She's basically shown me the way she used to do it. She had it for a whole year. She showed me how much money's in it. She showed me like how to do it, like the whole 9 yards. It's awesome. And then also she had a business after that for 15 years. It was very successful. And then after that, she was a realtor, which she currently is now, who sells great houses. And I mean, she's very successful. And she
Why
just
does
had,
she switch up so much?
I don't know.
Different
She's just
opportunities, different money.
Yeah, different opportunities, dude. Honestly, just different opportunities.
You
My,
know,
my,
it's
my
the
uncle had a
season.
great career, and she was just doing what she was doing. And
What's the
on
saying?
side,
What's the saying to be a millionaire? Is it to have
There's so
seven
many
companies,
sayings.
or to have 7 companies over time, like
They
your
all
lifespan?
they all have
I
multiple
think the
incomes.
saying is
It's
to
about
have a
multiple
podcast
incomes.
with some buddies.
7 multiple.
That's the way to be
Just
millionaire.
not 7, but
A
just multiple
podcast with
incomes.
some
I
buddies.
hear
It
the
depends.
number 7 a lot. Whenever it comes. to
Yeah.
becoming
I don't
one.
think there's a certain number. I think it all depends on how much
You
each
know what
thing
my
takes
goal
up in your
really
life,
is?
and then
My
you have
goal,
to
my
train
goal is
someone
for my
to
buddies
take
not
over
to
it. Yeah.
interrupt my goals.
Take over it.
That's what my
Oh.
goal is.
Well,
It's just my buddies not
What's
to
your-
interrupt my
what's your-
goals. That's my goal.
who interrupted? Good. I don't know how
It's
we got
very
on
hard to
this
find
subject.
somebody with the same
Where'd you
energy
go?
as you.
Same
Very hard.
energy as you.
Who?
Same energy, same focus,
Who?
same.
As anybody.
You were just saying your buddies aren't on the same wavelength, pretty much.
No, y'all interrupted my goals because we were supposed to be talking about goals.
Okay, go ahead. Your goals.
No, it's just I'm joking.
Okay.
But no, for real. Let's
I'm for real too.
what are we doing right now? Well, what is life right now, dude? Pandemic, dude. Like the goals, it's hard to. We have goals today, but like the goals for the future right now, man, it's hard to set something up, dude. Like
Yeah.
shit, you don't even know what's open. You don't know what's going to be in supply. Like you don't even know like if you're like
Yeah, you don't.
like
You really
there's
don't.
tests for certifications for
Going
engine. There's
to,
tests for any type of career
Go
right
to
now
any
that
store,
are on holds. That
like Home Depot, anywhere, man.
it's just
There's sections, just things that are missing.
it's just it's hard,
Just
man.
everything's
But
missing.
yeah,
because you can't. We don't have any manufacturing. It's insane.
so I got this part-time
insane.
gig. I got unemployment coming in because I got laid off, dude, at my job because oil and gas is horrible right now, and my job was in that field. Well, we had a contract with the company so it was just, yeah, man. It's just that's the goal. I'm really hoping this business thrives, and it is. It is going to thrive. I know it is. And so, if anybody needs a house cleaning, I got you. So
Yeah,
let
it
me
lives in
know.
Galveston, Texas.
Comments, or in the Houston area. Yeah,
Houston. Yeah.
Houston area. But if just comment us, guys, on any business ideas or any thoughts you have that we could talk about that we can bring to the next discussion on the next podcast. I think that'd be awesome if we get some feedback from some people.
I think they'd like to know how could we help in these times.
Oh man, how could we help them?
How
How
could
could we help
everyone help
anybody?
anyone?
Yeah. How could we, us 3 guys,
Well,
help anybody these days?
we could honestly make sandwiches and give it to homeless. Because I've noticed a lot more homeless tents and things. We could do that. That'd be easy.
Is that who needs the help right now?
Like,
Homeless?
some food, they'd probably appreciate it. But other than them, I don't know, man. It's just random things, you know. There's
Do we
everyone needs
even know
help.
like if these homeless people deserve?
That's true. I think
a
we
lot
should
of these
have a
homeless
quick
people-
application, and we should have a
But
lie
for a
detector
sandwich,
test.
I would give
a
anyone
lie
a sandwich.
detector
You're
test
hungry,
that's
bro.
very cheap.
I'm hungry
You
someday.
can't
I'm
afford
gonna get
it?
a sandwich from you.
But a lie detector test
Dude,
that's
I'm
very
not making
cheap,
you a
right?
sandwich, bitch.
A lie detector test, but very cheap.
We're not
A
gonna
very
do that.
cheap homeless man or homeless woman lie detector test. Like, hey, dude, like, are you able to work? No. Why? Are you mentally ill? Okay, well then we need to get you help. We need to put you here. Are you able to work? Yes. Well then we need to get you to
Yeah,
work.
but a lot
Do you
of
not
people
want to
can't.
work? Okay, well then that's your own fault.
Well, yeah,
Then
but
go
it's
do
different.
your own thing.
We're talking
Are you
times
able
right
to
now,
work?
man.
Yes. You want to work? Yes. Well then let's get you help and
Everyone
let's
wants
get
to
you a
work.
job. So that you got like 3-4 categories. You split people up. The only category that's not getting help is the person that doesn't want it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
every other category gets help.
Right.
The mentally ill person, the person that wants a
I
job,
agree.
the
completely.
person that is like, you know what I mean? There
Yeah.
should be.
Can I
There
say
should be
this though?
governmental
You
programs
have,
like that.
you have some real. Let's just say around this area, it's a good, wealthy area, moderately wealthy. You have kids who grow up and they
It's a
have no
great area.
expectations
It's
in
a
life,
great area.
right? They just want to live underneath their parents' roof. They don't want to work. They want to play video games the rest of their life. Guess what? They get caught up in drugs and hanging out with friends, and their parents tell them over and over and over again, "Hey, go get a job, do something with your life. You can't stay here your whole life." They're like, "F you, mom, F you, dad."
I say start
And
working
guess what?
as
They
young
end up
as you
becoming
can.
homeless. They get kicked out.
Start working as young as you
Hold
can.
on. They get kicked out, and they end up on underneath I-45 highway. And guess what? Years down the line, they're doing meth. You won't recognize them because they look so different. And you got guys like us, right? Thinking, oh, these guys deserve this. We need to help them out. We should call ourselves the third chance guys. You get a first chance in life, you get a second chance.
Podcast.
And guess what? They F that second chance up, and guess what? We are considered the third chance, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you're saying we should help them? The
we
homeless
could help them, but would they be?
We should
willing
start a
to take the help?
business, a business that helps us to help them, so that it gives us an incentive to actually help them because it helps them.
Yeah, but then we'd have to bring that to the government or something.
No,
Probably.
maybe we
How
can
we-
get a bit. I don't know.
Are
We'd
you
have
saying
to think about it.
donations? You're
I
saying
don't know.
donations?
I don't know. We'd have to think about it. Maybe we could have a business.
That would be
They could be
hard.
some type of laborer.
That's a lot of hours for us.
I don't
for all
know.
of us.
It's just a thought.
I know. I'm just thinking through it.
I think
You're just thinking
what
negative-
Trump's doing.
negatively.
No.
Just,
You know
let's
how we're
just say
separating
You have to
ourselves
think
from
of the
China?
problems.
we could help them.
You have
Boom,
to always
done,
think about the problems
done,
before you can think
Done. We don't have
about
to
the
talk
positives.
about it.
Hey,
We're not.
you know how
we're
we're
not
separating
worried.
ourselves from China? We want to become an independent overall country.
I want to be
Our
like. I want to be
wages-
like North Korea.
I want.
Look,
Whoa! Time
look,
out.
can I say something?
Shout
If we
out
want to
Jim.
do this,
Shut up.
if we want to do this,
Where'd you go?
our price of the dollar is going to go down drastically
If
because
we do what?
It
since
is
we're-
already going down.
okay, we want
It's
to.
not that bad though.
Where do you
Straight
think
up.
these
Listen,
stimulus checks
Hold
are
on,
coming
dude,
out
I'm
of?
trying to freaking talk.
Our ass.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yes.
Loans.
Okay.
It
Listen.
sucks.
Yeah, but
Get
other
closer.
people's currencies are way lower than
I'm
ours.
sorry,
are.
Angel.
Look,
We're talking
Google,
over.
Google U.S. currency. Who has the most worth for currency?
Y'all
Look
listen.
that shit up.
Y'all
I'm listening, bro.
We
We're
want to become like China, right? Not communist wise, but we want to be able to be self-sufficient
Manufacturing.
and be able to export goods,
Right. Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Like we export oil
think
now.
about the people, the people living over there right now.
Yeah.
They're fucking all poor. Most of them are very poor.
Yeah, I know. That's
Listen, if
Okay.
we're trying to be like that, should we expect to be poor like that?
Can I talk?
How is it
I
going
haven't
to work in our? Okay, let me talk and then you talk. How's it going to work in our society, U.S. economy? We are expecting high wages and tons of
Yeah.
40-hour jobs, all of our civil rights, all of our rights, that is,
Mhm.
and still be able to feed our whole entire family off of 2 incomes, some no incomes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know if that's
Well,
going to happen.
I think the reason why everyone's so broke in China is because the Chinese government forces them to work for cheap and then keeps the profits themselves. I think that's the issue. That's why they have these child labor camps. That's why they have the least percentage amount race. I don't know what they are, but in
I'd
the
like to
country,
know China's
they use them as
unemployment rate.
slaves. They neuter them, supposedly. I don't know for sure, but they're neutering them and then using them as
Closer.
slave camps.
I know a lot of people in China, and I know they're not getting neutered.
But they're not slaves. They're not the slaves. I'm just saying that if China has children labor camps, they also have these slaves. Why wouldn't they treat their people and steal their people's shit? Like, why would they give a fuck? They don't give a fuck about humankind in anyways, right? Why in the fuck would they care about their own people?
How do you
then?
know this?
They only
It's
care about
very
their own pockets.
stereotypical, but so I guess all Chinese people aren't smart. And
What?
Because they all come. So a lot of their students are smart.
Yeah,
engineers,
they are. It's because they come from nothing.
Yeah,
Their
so
family comes over
yeah,
here for a
yeah.
dream.
No, I know.
And
I'm
we
just
we
saying.
got it made. We grow up and we have everything
I
we
know.
need.
I know.
Why do we have it made, Zach?
Because we're born
There's
in
a lot of
America.
people who
This is
don't.
the
Why,
greatest
what,
country.
what makes America
There's a lot of
different
people who
than-
don't have it.
People live in like this house. There'd probably be like 10 people living in China, in a bad
Is it
city.
because the population's so high over there?
I think that, and also because, I mean, I don't know too much about China, but I would think that it's because it's so populated and because the government takes a lot of their money. But
I'd like to know the amount that the government takes from the Chinese people from their income. And I'd like to know if these Chinese people are getting neutered.
yeah,
And I'd like to know how our economy is going to be set up if we want to be like China. Are we going to start neutering ourselves? Are we going to start taking a lot more
Hell no.
taxes out of our incomes?
no, what would have to happen? Probably
our
that.
wages are going to go down?
I think that the rich would have to probably be taxed more still. Like super rich, that like they need to be taxed more than what they can get away with and what they're allowed to get away with. I think that needs to be fixed. I think they're allowed to get away with way too much. And
Well,
around
I'd
too
like to
many
know
things.
exactly where our taxes are going, man. If we
Mhm.
saw that, I think that would fix a lot of things.
Yeah,
If
because
everybody
they
saw
buy
exactly where your
warehouses
taxes
full
are.
of toilets for like $200 a pop, a toilet. Shitty
Yeah.
toilets.
Yeah.
They're
So
sitting there.
what else were we talking about? So goals. What my goals? Did we talk about Zach's? No, we didn't. What are Zach's? What are your
But
goals?
what are your What do you mean goals? Like for right now?
Just right now, just since
Right now, I'm
pandemic,
just trying to close.
just
I'm
what you
trying to
doing, babe?
close at least 100K in sales and roofs, and make and close probably another at least 50K in my company a month. Keep that up at least until COVID's over, and hopefully everything picks up and things get a lot better.
How you gonna do it for your company? Are you gonna
I've
try
been-
to like advertise? I think you should.
I do. I mean,
You
every
haven't done
time
it.
every
I'm
time I
talking
meet,
big time. I'm
I meet-
talking like billboard.
yeah,
I'm
but
talking like maybe you could do like
I could do
on
that, and that would probably help
social
quite a
media.
bit because right now I'm just doing word of mouth and people I meet, but I meet a lot of people, so it helps. It's
I
very
know that, but
beneficial.
why don't you do like a big time, dude? You
'Cause I'm
would
getting
definitely
free.
have to hire like.
And
a
right
crew.
now it's kind of and
do it, dude. Don't come on, man. Take that leap. Especially during
I'm
this
trying.
time.
I'm trying to make sure.
Especially
I
during
want
this
to make
time.
sure I'm very, very
But
prepared.
if you did it
Because
during
I
this
can't hammer
time,
out 7 or
but
8
if you did it
patio
during this
leagues
time,
right
there's
now.
not a lot of people
I
who
have
has
to-
a lot of money. But the people who do will spend it. So this was
Wow.
a great time to do it because you would only attract the
I want to
people
do
who
like
can
want
afford
to do
it.
like
So
20.
you would attract great clientele.
I have this image in my head of I have to get. I want to be very experienced with a lot of shit because if I just automatically hop in there and go balls deep, I could get bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but dude,
And
I don't
then-
think that's balls deep. I think you can still deny.
It's just me. It's just me though. I
But
don't
it's
have any.
pandemic.
What am I gonna do?
But it's
What am I-
pandemic. I think there's not a lot of people who are going to be calling. I think there are, but there's not. I think
A
still
lot,
there's.
dude. A lot. Of,
But
there's-
it's
there's
going
a lot
to
of-
be good fucking clientele.
I know. But what I'm saying is,
I'll help. Angel
Okay.
can help. You could
Well,
ask
that'd be
Angel
different.
to go look at a job real
that'd be
quick.
different.
You could ask him to send you pictures. You could pay someone like $20 to just go to a job, send you some pictures, talk to him very professional, be like, yes, we'll have a
Percentage of the
crew
sale,
come
that's
out
the way.
here.
That's the only way to do it.
Or
Percentage
just
of the sale.
anything, man. Just anything. Maybe they'll do it for free, dude. It's just
Fuck.
but if
Come
it's in
on,
the
man.
area, dude, I'm just saying, man. Dude, that would be great for you, dude. I think that would be so good for you.
Yeah.
You say
Pretty soon.
What do you think, Angel? What's your
Pretty
input
soon.
on that? What's your input on like a nice, good advertising? Even if it's not a billboard, just something where it would be seen by at least like 500 to 1,000 people.
Can I say
I would do.
I'm doing
45.
500 flyers.
Let me say
I'm
something.
doing 500
Let me say
flyers.
something. He needs exposure, right? You need.
He does have exposure, actually.
He needs social media, and he needs to target people who are within his
No, but I'm
his industry, and get somewhat on their webpage to be able to be advertised through them.
no, but I'm asking, what do you think about him saying he's not prepared or he doesn't want to jump into it because, yeah, he just doesn't want to jump into it right now because he doesn't want to be overwhelmed by the mass
Well, he probably has understanding of how a business gets wrecked within its startup by doing
But what do you
terrible
think
jobs.
about that? Do you think maybe he could do it? Like maybe he could just fucking.
You think it's overthinking, and then there's like just doing it.
I don't
situation?
know. I just think there's a lot of money
Who?
too. There's definitely a lot of money.
Who's he?
You.
Well, oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't think it's a lot. I think it's probably 1,200. Yeah, that's a little bit. 1,200 a month. You gotta be.
1,200 or 12,000.
I think it's 1,200, but
For
So
what?
I'm talking, dude.
Who
You
talking
could probably
about?
make.
Where's this number coming
a
from?
billboard.
Yeah. What are you talking?
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're talking. Oh yeah. The billboard. Would probably, I don't know how
Yeah,
much a billboard.
It'd probably be on 45, but it should be 1,200.
45. Holy
Because I
shit.
looked it up.
I don't know how much a billboard on 45
I
would
just
be.
told
That's
you
a 40.
1,200. We've looked it
Oh,
up.
really?
Yeah,
1,200.
I've looked into it for.
1,200.
Are
So-
billboards still a thing?
So Highway 3.
Yeah,
so,
they're still. Why
so,
don't we even look at
so
billboards,
Highway
you know?
3 would be cheap. Dude,
That's true.
billboard is so popular.
You know what I look at? I
People
look at
drive
YouTube
all day
commercials. I
long.
look at Facebook
I do.
commercials.
I do know a
look
lot
at
of billboard
You-
shit, dude.
Twitch commercials. Like I said again.
I know.
If I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
but Twitch is.
Hey, you're too far away.
worldwide.
Way
Twitch
too
is
far away.
worldwide. This is more
You gotta remember.
location based. You know, and
They
Twitch is
go to
not.
a Houston.
No offense to any Twitch people, but they're not going to be my demographic. You know what I'm saying? Someone watching Twitch probably isn't.
Exactly. They will be your demographic one day.
One day, but I want money now.
No, there might be a demographic actually. If
Some,
if there-
yeah,
if there's
some,
some
but
ballers in our
majority.
area.
Majority.
There might be some ballers.
Zach, there's other talks. There's
Majority.
just chatting.
Hey, I'm just saying. Yeah, you're
Why
right.
you fucking talk
There's-
over me? Listen, there's just chatting Twitch channels, right? And they talk about
I gotta get my
construction. They talk
charger
about all
down.
kinds of things.
The way we're hitting it.
Right.
You didn't
Is it?
even come out. Oh, it's not even on, dog. Take care of it. It's dying. Watch. You weren't even hitting it the whole time.
Fuck you, bitch.
What are you looking up? Did you pause it?
No.
Are we still going?
Yeah. So
Okay. But what are we talking about? What happened? Like,
I
did you?
mean, I was talking, but you
No,
just
no.
talk over me all the time.
No, we weren't. Continue, dude. Please,
Was I talking
please,
over you?
please, Angel.
I'm sorry.
For real,
What
seriously,
No,
go.
you're good, you're good.
Was
Go
I
ahead,
really?
y'all keep talking.
What were you
Angel,
saying?
please.
Come on, man.
Astros update. LA is 5-2. They're
LA's batting.
LA's batting right
What-
now.
what inning?
Top of the 8th. 1 out.
Jesus,
We're
we're
not
gonna
doing
lose.
good. We're
So,
not
so,
looking
so, was it 3-0 for the Mariner series?
The Mariners series. I
Did
think
they
it
sweep
was
them?
3-1.
Oh, it was a 4-game series.
Yeah, it was a 4-game.
3-1.
3-1.
Damn, they didn't sweep them. So,
Yeah.
wow. So, what did LA do? Who'd they play?
It's our first game of the series, and they're beating us.
But who'd they play though?
LA.
Their first,
They played us.
first game.
First game. I don't know the first
Oh.
series.
First game.
Second.
Well, you gotta
LA's
look it up
pretty
real
good,
quick.
though.
You gotta look it up, dude. Look it up.
LA's pretty good though. MLB.
Yeah, you're right. That would have been quicker. That would have been quicker. No, but let's talk about other things. We're doing good. What were we talking about? As far as work and what we can do is in COVID, we're trying to help people. So let's help people. We're trying to just what's good things to do, man. Like I think school is a great idea as well, man. It just brings you back to
Yeah.
just the people and resumes and all the resumes that are out there. So there's a lot of competition. So like a school would definitely make your resume look a little spicier and hotter if you had an education and a background.
Well, I
Definitely.
think it would help.
I mean, Angel's thinking about engineering. He's thinking about that. He's already applied, and I think he's going for it this semester. I tried. I definitely was going to do it next semester, but this business that I'm thinking about, if I'm balls deep in it, and if I actually do
It's gonna
it,
take up a lot of
and
your time,
I'm,
man.
I'm gonna, yeah, it's gonna take up all my time, make a lot of money, and I'm gonna be successful, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna blow up. So
Fuck
I
yeah.
hope that's successful, and I don't even have to go into school. I can just do that,
That'd
just
be,
like Zachary. We'll all be just
Oh.
business owners.
that'd be cool. That'd be fucking
I
sick.
really want Angel to do something too.
The three
I think you can
Entrepreneur.
do something, anything, dude.
Entrepreneur
And like he has, you have time.
Mentor.
You have time right now, man. You have time, especially because you don't have a kid, and especially because you don't have a job, so you can go balls deep right now into something real quick. Just something,
He's on to some things.
I got my balls and everything.
dude. But get a DBA and go, like, ow, my left
A
eye.
DBA? What
What
are you talking about?
I don't
DBA?
know, man.
Doing
It's like
business hours?
sharp pain. Maybe I need to take my contacts out.
Yeah, so if y'all want to start a business, the first thing you have to do is you have to go to your city annex, and you have to get a DBA.
It's very cheap though.
Doing business as it was like what,
20,
$10,
it's like
20
25
bucks.
bucks.
Yeah,
But if
it's
you're a
not-
veteran, it's free.
yeah,
So for veterans out there, it's free for you to start a business. And you can also at the end of the year you can write stuff off, dude. Having that DBA, it's a good thing to have. But if you really want to go legit, but I think if you also have property, you want to go LLC because it protects your property and stuff like that. But if you don't have much and you're just starting out, especially, and it's gonna be a small business, just get a DBA, man. $25, annex, get your company name. It's good for 10 years. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, man, and that's a good way to start it. I think it'll be very.
I thought, what
I don't
about,
know.
what's the difference between a DBA and an LLC? Is an
Oh, there's a
LLC
big
within
difference.
a DBA?
LLC is also $300.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's quite a bit more.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
You can write off more
price
things
and
There's,
everything.
There's just a lot of difference.
Yeah, you
There's-
look it up. It's
yeah,
a huge difference.
you can write off a lot more stuff. You get it for employee whenever you have more employees, and then whenever you have over a certain amount of employees, where that thing becomes a corporation or incorporated. I believe there's a lot into it.
Yeah, there is. Well, about goals, we talked about the topics that we've already covered practically in that.
Almost.
Yeah, almost everything. Yeah, we pretty much covered everything. We're just living life, guys. Taking this COVID stuff one day at a time. You know, we're all just doing new things. Actually, since the last time we've had this podcast, I've gotten laid off. That's a huge thing. You know, so it's a big thing in my life. But I'm still living it. You know, like I said, I'm trying to do this new business. Like Zach's, he's got a lot of delays because he's in the construction business. So you know all the moving parts and materials. It's slow. And Angels Oil and Gas is horrible right now, man. It's just taking a huge hit. So everything's just it's
America has to be in this together.
Yeah,
this
we're all
place
in this
is way
together,
too
man.
divided.
Everybody's in
We
this
are way
together.
too divided.
It's crazy, and then all this Black Lives Matters and protest and just everything, man. It's just crazy. It is a crazy, crazy time, man. 2020 is horrible, and now we're in hurricane season because we're in Houston, so that's upon us. We're worried about storms, and so it's a lot of things to be thinking about right now. Honestly, a lot of things. Save your money, man, because hurricane season can hit us, and if it does, it is going to be hell because COVID, hurricane season, it just wouldn't be nice, man. Wouldn't be nice. We don't have a cure yet. And then we're just trying to live life, man, one day at a time, dude. Just like everybody
Yeah.
else, baby.
Making
Just like everybody else.
average Joe.
Yep. We're all just people. What do you think, Angel?
I think there's a lot of recovery that needs to happen before anybody can really prosper. And
No,
there
there's
needs
a
to
lot
be
of
there needs to be a lot of little people that need to make money before a lot of big people can
Yeah.
make money.
Yeah.
And so when you're talking about tax cuts against the rich,
Who's
I
talking about
think-
tax
I
cuts?
think-
Tax cuts.
we're
Yeah.
talking
Who's
about
talking
tax breaks for the rich.
No, I
right?
said that's bad. I said that they have
They need
too
to be
many.
taxed more, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let me expand on that. So, whenever you tax the rich, think about it. Do you pay people's wage? Do you give people's jobs? Let's say,
I give
it's
the government money,
let's say it's almost unprofitable.
and they give it to other people. I don't
Let's
know
make sure-
what
let's-
my money's used for.
Let's say it's unprofitable or not as profitable for you to do this business that you're doing. Would you still do it?
No, I'd do something else. That's why I'm in what I'm in.
So, let's just say there's a lot of different industries that are affected that way, right? let's just say there's a lot of different companies, a lot of different big wigs that are affected in a negative way where they get less money for what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They would probably have less employees because they don't have the funds, the capital to be able to pay the wages.
Yeah, but some of these people are making insane amounts, and
Whether they're making
I think
insane amounts or not, I think they're still going to be cutting.
I think everyone needs to take a pay cut for 2 to 3 years and help boost the economy. I feel like that would help the economy tremendously.
You're saying our wages need to stop rising.
No, I think middle class needs to kind of go up. Like our taxes, the taxes that we currently have for middle class. So you have different tax brackets, right? Depending on what you make, you're in different tax brackets. I think the middle income tax brackets should get the same tax breaks that we get now, maybe a little bit more. And the rich, the super rich, need to get taxed more. And whenever you're rich, you get taxed more percentage wise. Whenever you're super rich, you get taxed more percentage wise. And then there's no not as much advantages where people can take advantage of the system and get a much lower tax rate than other people,
Zach, what's the biggest paycheck you ever got?
Dude.
Someone just asked me on Snapchat how much an LLC was, and I was like, watch our podcast.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll tell you this: when I was working the turnaround, I was working 84-hour weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting paid
Shout out Roy Mahoney.
$56 an hour, and overtime was $84 an hour. I would get taxed half my paycheck, and it was almost not even worth it because I would get the same amount working 50 hours, getting paid $30 an hour in town.
Dude, my electrician cousin, I told you, worked at Marathon, got paid $140,000. He saw $90,000, so he got taxed $50,000. So I mean, dude, he worked every day, almost the whole entire 365 days. So he probably worked about, probably about 350 days, 355 days, and he got taxed $50,000. Probably even 60.
Him and me.
A little bit of that goes into your 401k though. A little bit of that goes in your 401k.
I was a private contractor.
But let's just say, but still, you work your whole life and you're getting taxed, dude. The man is taking from you always.
That's why, so we can have better streets, protection for our.
But we don't. We don't see where that tax money goes. That's where we talk about.
Not all of it.
You got to come back.
You see, I think it's because it's so much taken from each of us, and we see the roads being fixed and whatnot. So we feel like it's going towards good. But how much
are we?
How much are each?
Is the podcast?
No, keep going. I'm listening. The roads and how much we spend on them. Yeah.
How much is each person collectively, like all of Houston is getting taxed for
32?
For what they're spending. That's what we need to look at. Those are the numbers that matter. How much are we getting taxed and how much are they spending? Because if they're spending more than we're getting money received from tax, that's even more problems. That's terrible. It's a fucking terrible idea.
Let's make clickbait.
Hey, let's just have we should have a good podcast picture of us.
No, y'all talking.
But we should have a picture. I need to hang a picture. Look,
who's
I
this?
have a
Who's
nail up
this?
there. Listen, guys, what we need to do. Oh, that's a good one.
Look at his faux hawk, man. Oh, Bill.
I like it. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Hey guys, this was our podcast for tonight. We're out.
We're out. We got a lot of other things to do, like make money.
Yeah, I think we covered a lot,
Later,
and that was a great one. We said, we recorded one earlier, and it was an hour and something. We did not save it, so we've been here for over 2 hours, and we only saved this much. But we love you. Thank you for listening. We're out.